So we got our first target of the day. Let's see if we can get it again here. Bringing in around at 26. Kind of curious about it, and like I said, I like to dig everything. So we're gonna see what we got here. It's about 4 to 6 inches down. Let's dig it up, get it out, show you when I got it. Should be an interesting find. First target of the day. An old square nail. Hey, square nails are cool to find. Gives you some sort of data of the property. Let's fill in the hole and move on to the next good target. Got a first good signal here, 73 up to 80, jumping. Let's turn the pinpoint around actually. That would help. Where is it? Well, let's dig it out a little bit. All right, we'll come back on it. There you go. Nice old rusty plate of some kind. A nice good find, I guess. Hopefully they get better after this one. Here's a question for my fellow detectives. If you come across a darker patch of green, what are the chances that you swing over it and find something good? I'm just curious. I want to know. Also, there's a patch of clover or something over there. I might check that out too. But if you find something like this, do you swing over it and you find something? I'm kind of curious if like the different colors or shades of grass indicate a target. It's just a theory right now, but let me know. Curious to see what you guys say. Leave a comment and I'll look forward to seeing your response. Every so often you get that strange signal like, hey, I haven't seen a 50 that sounds like that in a while, and then you find one of these. This is a ball peen hammer. Read the head of one anyways. Looks a little worn, like they use it a lot. Hey, for a 50 signal, I'll take relics like this every day. So far this is the find of the day. On to the next good find. Well, I decided to dig this because it was a good signal. High 70s, low 80s. Looks like some sort of clip or bracket, something. Don't exactly know what it was used for, but a cool find nonetheless. Interesting. Rather nice, good find. Just found myself an old can lid. Interesting. Another nice good find. There we go, on the board with the first bottle cap. Figured I'd find out one of these at least today. On a nice good find. How many can say that they found some sort of metal pipe connection, or who knows? It's still, that's kind of cool. Who'd have thought? Well, that's a good find. Starting to get interesting. I'm back in the backyard now, and almost to where I ended up from last time. So we'll see what we can find. The property owner says the backyard was kind of a fill spot, but who knows? He said he did find some pottery and stuff like that. So that's interesting to me. Let's keep going. I don't know if you can see this, but my Apex is sitting 83, 90, 94, 84. Let's see what this is. Could be anything, but still worth it, I think. Let's see what it is. I think it's right on the top there. Yep, what is this? Just a chunk of lead, metal, maybe aluminum. Looks like a chunk of aluminum. They do ring in high like that, so that won't surprise me. But what do you guys think? Aluminum? That's my guess. Hey look, I found a pull tab and the can that went with it. Ice House beer. I don't think those are made anymore. Well, I guess. Digging it all, right? Here's today's unknown item. It's got like some circle parts right here, some lines. Looks like plastic or ceramic on it. I have no idea what this could be. Mystery find of the day, I guess. We'll call it that. One more chunk of aluminum. Interesting. They ring so high. Why? I wish they didn't, but when you find a signal that high, you gotta dig it. Even if it ends up being one of these. Can you guys see in there? There's like a pit. Kind of weird. Like there was a giant tree there or something, and now there's not. You got all these young sapling trees growing up around it. I'll just get in there and swing my detector over that, see if there's anything in there. See what we can find. I'll come back if I got something for you. Well, I thought the head of that ball peen hammer was cool. And then you find something like this. This is obviously a screw adjustable monkey wrench type thing. It's a cool find. On to the next good one. Who knows? Maybe it's a day for tools. Let's go. So there's that hole. I took a picture of it and sent it to the property owner, and he says that a tree farm planted a few trees in this area years ago, and that was what was left over of one they took out. Good to know. I got about 40 minutes left of today anyways. I just found myself a 9mm shell, 9mm R.P. Luger. Not terrible find. On to the next one. See what else we can find. So holding out for that first calling of the day. And we have number 2. I'm guessing that somebody was standing here, and when they were shooting, the shells went off to the right, because that's usually how they go. Another 9mm casing. All right. Here's something you don't see every day. Some sort of cap with a circle in the middle. No clue what it was. Extra foam. Still a cool find. Might be my last one of the day. I got a little bit left to check, and I'll be calling it a day for the day. Obviously, the rest of the area here is somewhat wild overgrowth, and it's just going to be hard swinging in there, so I'm not going to get in there. There is, however, the river just that way with the path that's also somewhat overgrown. So let's run our last little strip here and call it a day. What an interesting day. I didn't find any coin really. A few interesting relics, but I got everything laid out on the table right here in front of me. Yes, I'm using their table. Got it all laid out. I've already sent a picture of everything to the property owner. And let's get the camera and show you what I found. Let's see. We have the bits of wire, metal wire, all the scrap aluminum bits, parts of a mason jar with the glass, the one beer can, a couple arrowhead shafts, nails. Found 2 of these with the orange paper on them. The bit of aluminum that looks like a weird looking animal, obviously. Recent item of the day, don't know what that is. The metal cylinder, another bits of aluminum, bottle cap, the 2 9mm shells, and the 2 tools of the day, the wrench and the head of the ball peen hammer. Not bad for a day without any coin, but hey, out here digging everything, and that's what we found. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure.